Hello. Good morning. The sun is actually so good. How have you been? So there is good news. There is not good news. I do not want to call it bad news because it's not really bad. The reason as to why I'm saying that is because my eyes are itchy from yesterday. Yesterday we actually did a very long stream. Like we began at it was around 3 p.m. 3 something, and then it ran to, was it 11 p.m. Yeah, it was a very long stream. So the funny part is YouTube cut like half of it. No, not half, like an hour from it. I do not really know why, the reason as to why, but an hour was taken away from our last stream, which is not really okay. Yeah, there is a bird that tried to, do not know, maybe it wanted to attack me or what. So welcome to life in the village. This me, Inomak. They are coming for you from Gusii region. Yeah. So friend, today is on Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. So nowadays we okay, let me leave that alone. So what I want to do, friend, is and to go in here and take left. So this chicken are really hungry. I have to find something to give them. Well, where is it? Like we had leftover ugali, but I cannot trace it. How come? Oh, yesterday we consumed everything. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I do remember we ate everything. The only ugali that is remaining here is from when was it? On Monday. Here it is, and it's not that much. So I want to like divide it or subdivide it. It's really small. Now this is tricky for me because the good news and not good news that I was talking about was this. They now want to. So the good news and the not good news that I was talking about was about you remember there was a hen that was hatching, and then not hatching actually. There was a hen that was laying eggs outside. So the hen actually finally hatched. I remember it had 9 eggs. So it broke a few and then it remained with around 5. And then out of 5, she only hatched 2 chicks. So that is bad news, not good news. But the good news is the hen hatched. Yeah, it has. She has 2 chicks. So remember, chicken feed is really expensive. It's not it's not really cheap. It's expensive. Like you have to part with around how much is that? Like $1 and a few cents. Yeah. The reason as to why I'm saying it's expensive is because you see just a dollar here in Kenya goes for around 129 Kenyan shillings. So that is $1 and some cents. You buy chicken feed and then that for just a kg, yeah, kg. So you can imagine. So I decided like what I'll do is I'll not buy chicken feed for only 2 chicks. So what I'll do is I'll be like you see this ugali over here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm like making tiny particles out of it. Yeah, very very tiny particles, so that I can give the chicks to feed on it. You see the chicken here, they're very eager and very ready. They are thinking like, you see, we normally feed them using ugali when it's plenty, but for now it's not really enough. So today you guys will look for your own food around the compound. I'm sure you can. The chicken normally feed on grass actually. And the good thing is the 3 of them, they're laying eggs. So we have a lot of eggs, which we are enjoying. The freedom that I normally talk about. Yeah. Okay, sorry for that. I am trying to make a video at the same time, trying to make food for our chicks over here. So the mother is very aggressive actually. You see, normally we cage the chicks and then we feed them. So this one we decided like what we'll do is we'll just let them walk freely with their mother so that she can also feed them. Yeah. And the good part is she's very aggressive, very protective of our children. Yeah, you never get close to them while she's around, which is a good thing. Maternal instincts. Yeah, whenever you're approaching the small ones, the chicks, she's ready to pounce on you or to attack you. Yeah, so friend, here we are, life in the village. Yeah. So I just actually, the good thing is for me right now, like being unemployed, that is, you have a lot of free time. Yeah. So that is the reason as why I try to employ myself, like working on YouTube, because we had a conversation with a certain friend of mine on YouTube while I was doing my live stream. Yeah, and he told me like I need to get like an option or a button whereby somebody can press it and maybe send me a super chat or what. Yeah, there is an option for YouTube, but unfortunately YouTube normally gives that option when you've got to 3,000 watch hours. So for we right now we are at 942 watch hours, so we still have a long way to go. We're not even halfway there. Yeah, so for now we cannot really have the option for super chats. But he also advised me like what I'll do is I'll get a PayPal account. Yeah. So when I get a PayPal account, they advised me to get a PayPal account. So we are done, friends. We're done preparing this. And remember, we also have a sick chick. Yeah, she's very sick. She was attacked by our roaster over here. So today I really have no idea what that roaster will eat, because I caged him, and I'll give you the reason as why I caged him. Let's go see him here. He is he is alone over here. Yeah, for now. Yeah, he has water, but he does not have food. So what I'll do is I'll try to like divide this into portions so that he can also get some, even though it's a little. And also I want us to slaughter him so that we can enjoy. The reason I want to slaughter him is because the more he fertilizes these hens, the more losses we get. Like the chicks, they do not really mature. They get to, like, he's the father to this chick over here. See this one? That one? She's very unhealthy. Yeah. So I want us to slaughter him so that we can also enjoy him. Yeah, like eating him, feeding on him. So let's go in. Wow. Yeah, look at her. She's made this place a mess. So friend, she's actually trying to attack me. She's very aggressive. See, when I try to touch one of the chicks, what she'll do. You see? Yeah, that is what she normally does. So friend, look at that. I tied her leg because she was actually her leg was broken by the roaster. But the good thing is she couldn't even stand. But right now I can see she's trying to move, which is a good thing. You see? Yeah. She actually wants to go out. I will remain here, friend. Yeah. Until you get well. So this hair here. Whoa. And she likes attacking her. In there. So what I'll do is I'll not feed the mother. I'll just put food, this, and just put this ugali inside here. Why you doing that? Why are you standing in your water? Look at this. Yeah, you see? Now the chicks are coming in to share. You see? Yeah, that is the reason as to I wanted to put it inside here so that mother hen can go out and find food for herself. You see them? The chicks are there. Yeah, they're eating with their big sister. Nice one. So the remaining ugali here. Okay, let me add a few. Add them a few. Yeah, mother hen is really squeezing. She wants in. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll place this so that she cannot really. And add a stone on top of it. Yeah. So that she cannot push it to an extent that it's stable. Yeah, you cannot. Yeah. So next is I'll be taking this to the roaster so that he can also have some. So, though this is not really enough for him. It's like a drop of ink in an ocean. Yeah, it's very little, very little, but he has to survive on it for the time being. Yeah. So, friend, the reason as to why he's caged is because you remember I told you I wanted to go to my neighbor's place to get a roaster. I got this one. And now the funny thing is, or maybe the sad thing is, you see this one here cannot really fertilize the hens that we have. He is very afraid of them. They normally chase him away. Yeah. So he's not in a position to fertilize them. Though they had like 2 roasters, so I had to take this one, the little one, and then I left with the big one. Okay, now look at this. Okay, want your friend to watch this. You see this small hen over here? She fights that roaster. Yeah, look at how far away he is. Even this one, they fight him off. Like he cannot even get closer to them. So he cannot fertilize them. See? He's running away. Immediately he saw them. So what I'll do is I'll go back and request them to give me the bigger roaster. So this small one here cannot really be helpful. Yeah. All these hens, the 3 of them, including the one that has chicks, they fight him off and they chase him away. So he's not in a position to fertilize them. Yeah, it's really funny, very funny. But looks like the roaster is very young. He's even afraid of this. You see this chick over here, this one? He's afraid of that chick. Very afraid. But it is what it is. Yeah, so friend, see that blanket over there? Is it a duvet or a blanket? It has taken days to dry up. Yeah, very long time. Yeah, and I'm very surprised. Those are children coming from school. Yeah, I'm very surprised to see them. The funny thing, each and every week, I normally see them. You see those uniforms over there? It's 11:43. I normally see those children like each and every week being sent home. I've really never understood the reason as to why, but I believe the head teacher knows better. But it's very off to see children coming home every week being sent school fees. It's not common. So I wish that this friend over here can survive, and the sister. So this is a male, like this, a small rooster. They call them cockerels. See this one? She's the one who's afraid of those hens. I really want to show you how they chase him away. Like he cannot get closer to. This one, he is never afraid of even me. See? Look at that. See that hen? This small one. Look at her. She's coming, look. She's about to attack him. Look at her. You see? You see he's running away. Yeah, so he cannot be in a position to like fertilize them. Hmm? Very afraid. Wow. You see? She's very tiny actually. She's attacking a rooster. The blanket is actually almost drying up. Yeah, you see, you have to touch it. Yeah, almost. So friend, we have what we call guavas here. So I want to go up and then eat some. Come with me. Yeah, so going up is also a process. Like I need my both hands. Wow. Okay, that is tricky. Wow. Okay, so today I'll not use my both hands. I'll try my best to go up. I hit a branch. I can see now the children will come from school, very many of them. And it looks like they're going back. So how did they really break from school? Or maybe they were sent to fetch someone who was at home. Yeah, that normally happens, like right. I used to see such a very long time ago, like whenever there was maybe a classmate, not in, wow. Okay, anyway, far from that. What I was saying is, friend, I used to see this in the past, like whenever there was a schoolmate or a classmate who never attended school, or maybe who missed school on several occasions, they used to send the whole class to go and pick him or her. So I do not really know, maybe this one's here, I do not really know if maybe they were sent to pick a classmate or what they came for. There were very many and then they all left at once. Anyway, friend, we are here to enjoy some guavas. So let's continue going up. Up, 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 up. I told you, I'm not a fan of going up. The trees. because I really have a very bad experience. So here we are on top of a tree, a guava tree that is. And we want to enjoy some guavas. Yeah, there's a very tiny one over here. So friend, you can actually choose to like eat it with the outer skin, or maybe remove the outer skin and then eat the inner part. Amazing. Maybe you should move higher a bit. So that I can reach for the ripe ones. Yeah. Here, high up. Also friend, this is a very risky point. Yeah. So I have to pause and then the video and then we'll continue later. So let me enjoy the guavas for now and we will meet later. Enjoy the guavas. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get it on camera, but it's been a while actually since the last time. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been a while since the last time I took guavas, like so many guavas. Yeah, so today I had an opportunity, let me say and call it an opportunity, to eat as many as possible. So that is what I did a few minutes ago, and now we are outside. We are not inside anymore, we are outside. So just to enjoy the breeze and everything that is out here. So I never really knew my neighbor had planted what we call corn in his banana plantation. I'm not really sure if maybe they'll do well. Yeah, because yeah, also this is our farm. Yeah. So I'm not really sure if corn can do well in that. Maybe let's see, time will tell. Yeah, whenever I pass by here, I normally say I look for somebody and help me to harvest these avocados, but I've never really done that. Yeah, so I'm never really serious whenever I'm talking about that. I need to be very, very serious about it, because also it's been a while since the last time I can see very many brown ones. That they're tiny. They're not as big as those ones, and there are some that we have on the other side. This one's here. Excuse me. This one's here very tiny, but also they are sweet. There is the boy that I told you the other day who left with the sister. He is the one who used to like help us harvest them. That is not here. We do not have anybody to help us harvest. So also that is the reason as to I normally say that I can say there is a plant here. come to help it before there is a stick on it. So unfortunately it had already bent. I can also use the same stick to like straighten it. Amazing. Yeah, that is the reason as to a friend I normally say I like all these edges have been trimmed. Nice work. So that is the reason as to a friend I normally say you always, I'm trying to see if maybe there is an avocado that has fallen from this plant tree here. I can see one, but somewhere there, but looks like it has gone bad. I can see how it has shrinked. That is an indication that it has gone bad. Yeah, when they are fully ripe, they normally fall from the trees. Yeah. Look at this, friend. This is what safari ants do. Yeah, if you've never been stung by safari ants, do they really sting or they bite? I believe they bite. A sting is from maybe a bee. The ants that inflict pain, very sharp pain on your skin. They do it from the bottom, from there behind, and then they sting you, and then it's very, very painful. As bongo. Yeah. Yeah, so friend, here we are, life in the village, enjoying the walk. Yeah, slowly by slowly. Yeah. Today I can say today the sun is not really around, like it comes and disappears. Yeah, though that is nowadays that is what we experience over here. Yeah, the sun coming and going. Yes, though slowly by slowly. A time will come when it will get very, very hot, very hot to an extent that there is no water. Yeah, we usually do experience that. Extremely hot, but not too hot. You see, there are places or countries or regions or continents whereby they experience a lot of heat, like the sunrise are really very strong. And then we have here in Africa mostly, we do not really experience those extreme conditions. If it's cold, it's moderate. If it's hot, it's moderate. Though for we like really complain like, oh my god, it's too hot. We normally complain like, oh, it's too hot. And then if we are taken from here to a place that is really hot, for example around the Middle East, you'll wish like to come back to Africa or maybe to Kenya. So here we cannot really complain. Like right now there is sun. Yeah, the sun is out. Yeah, though not too much, but this sun is the one that normally indicates, like it's like a warning. It's telling us very soon the rains will come. There'll be rain very, very soon. So friend, here we are. Do you remember this place? Yeah, look at that. And also I told you that at this side over here we had put a lot of fertilizer. And then I told you that we'll later on visit this place and see how, compare the maize or the corn that is growing here with the corn that has grown on the other side. Yeah, so look at this, friend. This is the place that we put a lot of fertilizer. See how healthy they are. Yeah? Look at that. This one over here, that one. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Towards this side. Look at how healthy they are. So the secret is too much fertilizer. Yeah, it does miracles. Although we also have places that are in between here that have very nice corn, but they look very healthy, and I'm very happy about that. Yeah, and then coming, yeah, also this one got a lot of fertilizer, this one as well. Yeah, although now coming down, they do not look as healthy as the upper side. So my parents, both my father and my mother, they've been weeding this place. Also, you remember the reason as to why I told you they normally leave these stalks over here? You remember? Now this is their work. Look at that. Those are beans coiling themselves around so that they can avoid getting in contact with the ground. So this is also a good decision. Yeah, although when we were planting, I was like, do we really need this? But later on, these are the benefits all around the garden or the farm. Amazing. So this farm is not as big as some farms are. Yeah, if you compare, oh my, looks like there is a mall here. Yeah, you see this one here? It's drying up, and how healthy, considering how healthy it is. Yeah, that is an indication there is a mole here which needs to be dealt with. But I like the outcome. They look healthy. Very, very nice. Yeah, amazing job here. Though we have this type of weed. You see this? Yeah, it's really a menace. And these are our neighbors. Yeah, crops. Yeah, actually, friend, I remembered. You remember there is a day that we were filming, and then somebody approached us and he was like, why are you filming in my place, the village? And actually it's a neighbor village over there. And then he was like bitterly complaining that I'm filming his property. How do you call crops your property? Anyway, yeah, friends, so you've seen what has happened over there. Really amazing. So you see the farm that I've shown you, it belongs to this guy over here. Yeah, so he's our neighbor. He like, how do we call it, it's like renting. Actually, we rented it for a certain duration of time. And also the good thing is, there is a day actually the brother came to my father, and then he wanted my father to extend his stay in this farm. And he told him, you're supposed to like finish cultivating, our agreement is supposed to be done with come 2026 this year. And then he told my father, I want to add you one more year so that you can finish come 2027. So my father added him some cash, which is around, let me remember, it was around per year, it's 2,500. Although it's small, it's not that big. Yeah, so 2,500 Kenyan money. If you like convert it to dollars, that is how much will that be? 2,500. Wow, the conversion is really twisting my mind. Let me try to convert it like manually. It's not actually adding up. Yeah. So 2,500. Yeah, so friend, that is around either $20. Yeah. So per year, like renting a farm. Though not a big farm, a small farm. Per year, around $20. Correct. So this is also my neighbor's homestead. I have very many neighbors. Several. Yeah, look at how this nape is doing over here. Great. Yeah, very nice, very black. And also that is my father's farm over there. Although the napier, there is a place that it is not as green as this one here. So which is also an indication that the other one does not really have enough fertilizer. Yeah, and this one here has a lot of it. Yeah, so it's somehow not too green, like not dark green. Yeah, this one here very dark green. Yeah, so friends, I am going down this path over here. Yeah, walk in the village. Yeah, I like the silence. Yeah, you see, this is exposing somebody's property. Yeah, when you do that, that is what we say, exposing somebody's property. Like, also, friend, the thing is, people who normally watch my videos are not even people from this village or maybe nearby. Yeah, what I'm really sure of is people who watch my videos or our videos are people who are very far away, and the people who watch these can actually never or not, let me say, never be thieves. Because how can you afford to, like, how can you afford internet and then you come to steal? Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah, and also nobody actually knows where I'm streaming right now. Yeah, because I never share the location of my videos. Yeah, anyway, friend. Yeah, hello my big sister Robina Kemto Makori actually told me the guy was trying to harass me that I was filming in his property, because he's a village elder. He wanted at least me. Remember, he told me that you have to come and see me and then get approval. So it's like I go to a country as what do you call it? A tourist. I visit a country as a tourist. Obviously, a tourist is coming to your country to like take videos of maybe amazing places, what he likes, what he has seen. That is why a tourist comes. So this is my region. Like, I come from this place. So how do you want me to again tell you that I want to film? Makes no sense. Anyway, friend, I do not want to continue going back. So we just ahead. It looks like somebody had tied his car over here, and he had given it what we call a banana stem. That is my auntie's place. So I believe there is a new house over there. I believe the son, who is my cousin, I believe is building a house. Nice work. Edwin, his name is Edwin Amoma. Yeah. So friend, here we are, still making videos, at the same time still mourning the death of our cousin. He's not actually been buried as we are speaking. There's some bills that needs to be paid, and then his children are still going to school, so like they have to delay the burial until schools are closed so that they can bury him. Unfortunate, yeah, very unfortunate. He died very young, because the first born is in grade 10, very young. It's also very painful because he was like the father to the family. He was the big bro. And very unfortunate, actually, very unfortunate. And also we cannot really question the will of God, although we can ask ourselves like, oh, why too soon, but anyway, here we are, friend. Yeah, we pray and hope that wherever he is, may his soul rest in peace until we meet again, because all of us actually someday, it's written actually, like someday we will all die. Like we will not be here. We are not here for life. We are here for a very short period of time. So when our time comes, we will join our loved ones whom we've lost. Yeah, friend, I do not want to turn this video to be a sad video. Yeah, but we hope that everything with time, they say time is a healer of even the deepest wounds. So we hope that time will help us heal, and then, yeah, step by step. Like somebody actually told me, like building a YouTube channel is like a YouTube channel is actually like a baby, a small baby. So a baby needs, like, after a baby is born, you take care of it or him. You take care of the baby slowly by slowly. Maybe a baby cannot be born and then begin walking. It's impossible. So somebody told me, do not really pressure yourself on the, like you want to be either monetized immediately, like immediately you get to 1,000 subscribers, you want to be monetized. And also he told me, like, actually it was a she, not a he. She said you have to, after a baby is born, you have to, is it weaning or what? You have to wean the baby, to take care of the baby, like feed the baby, clean the baby every day. And then when the baby gets to, is it 6 months, the baby can be able to sit on her own. So after sitting, add another 6 months, the baby will begin walking. And then it's step by step, slowly by slowly, and everything will get into place. So that is the advice that I got. Yeah. Slowly by slowly. No hurry. This is my grandfather's place. I can see the grandchildren holding him. I do not know if he's sick or if he's drunk. Yeah, a very long time ago this used to be our rented farm. They used to plant maize here. And also the funny thing is, as time goes by, it's like it gets slimmer or narrow, this farm. I do not really know why. Maybe is this place moving like towards this side or what? Though it's the same, like the owner actually had a very huge piece of land. The old man that I've showed you, maybe I'm not really sure if you saw, but he had a very huge piece of land. You see where this tree is here, and then those red flowers over there. So from here to there, and then all the way to the river, and then this other side all the way to where the tea buying center is. So he had like a massive piece of land. Massive. Yeah, you can imagine when I'm saying massive. Yeah. But with the time he has sold where the tea bank center used to be his. A very long time ago he sold it to a certain man on the other side, the other village. And now the man that who bought it, I decided like I'll just take like a small part, or maybe a small plot, and then he gave it. I do not really know if he gave it away or if he like sold it to a tea company, the company that normally fills tea. So that place belongs now to, the tea buying center belongs to the tea company. Also, friend, there is a day that I passed here and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I use the other route instead of this? Because it was messy. Whenever it rains here, man, you cannot, it's impossible. If maybe you're going to an office, you cannot wear shoes passing here. Or if you wear shoes, friend, look at this. What are these? Yeah, they look like snakes, but they are not. Are they the ones that normally add nutrients to the soil? They're very long and they look slidey. Okay, let's try to get hold of one and see what it is. Yeah, these are definitely not snakes. But if you take this to the oh, it's really hiding. Yeah, and it's okay. Let me use my hand to pull it. Why it's slidey? Yeah, fish love this. I cannot. Oh shit. Oh man. Okay, let me leave it alone. Yeah, they've eaten somewhere here. So I cut it like when I tried to pull it. So it's impossible to. Let us just leave them alone. Yeah. Yeah, they were two and very long. And it was really slimy. Very slim. Wow. So friend, what I was saying about this place is it's a mess whenever it's raining, whenever it has rained. Yeah. Anyway, life in the village. Yeah, every place is actually quiet, courtesy of schools. Yeah. There is a rooster. Oh friend, I went to borrow a different roaster today. I remember I told you that the one that we borrowed, I believe when we began the video you saw it was being attacked by the hens that it's supposed to fertilize. So I went for the second one. The second one is very big and also very strong. So when I went to borrow the one that we have, the neighbor told me the bigger one had attacked it. And it's very nice, like it's very terrified. You can imagine, it's terrified of that small chick. Yeah. So imagine the hens, what they'll do to him, to the roaster. Yeah. And the place is very, very quiet. Even speaking sounds like you're making noise. Yeah, I've really never come across what we call pawpaw plants. It's been a while. I remember like long time ago when we used to live in our ancestral land, we used to have one. Look at that. This is a pawpaw plant. And these people here are not really taking good care of it, because I can see they've tied a barbed wire around it, though they're supposed to be two. The reason as to why they're supposed to be two is one is supposed to be a male and the other female, so that they can, although nowadays actually I normally see what we call how do we call it, the GMO thing, the genetically modified ones. You can actually have one and it can serve both. Like it can serve like a male and a female. Yeah. So that is what GMO has done. But initially, growing up, we knew that pawpaws are supposed to be two. One male, the other female, so that a male can fertilize the female. But nowadays, we have GMO pawpaws. So friend, we've got to the field. You see, that is the tea buying center that I was talking about. So that grandfather of ours, his land began from where? You see the road is on the other side, like after the tea buying center. So this whole land was his, and then towards the other side, yeah, it was massive. Our land over there, we bought it from him. This guy over here, the neighbor, bought it from him. Yeah, he had a massive piece of land. Actually, normally here, my uncle has a piece of land towards this side, but I've never really come here, maybe to just have a walk. So because today I've got the opportunity to come here, let me check it out. So also on the other side, the house with a blue roof, that is also my uncle's. Okay. Oh, so there used to be a way over here. It looks like I changed it to the other side. Let's see. So this is his piece of land. Okay. Okay. He's built a latrine. So it looks like he wants to build a house here. I can see they have what we call kells over here. Yeah, seems like he wants to build because there is a latrine over here. Maybe with time he wants to put a home over here, which is also a good thing. Here you can see there is sand soil over there. Okay. Oh, there is a small structure like a house or what? Yeah, so this place is actually enough. It's enough. Okay, I do not want to extend my walk here. I'll just end it here. I was just curious. I wanted to see what I normally hear. Yes. Yangu. Ndiande. Itarandaki. Sawa. So friend, our walk has been forced to be extended because of this is also my neighbor. So yeah, that guy actually works for my uncle. So this is where we saw the grandfather being brought to. Yeah, and if we head straight, we are definitely going to his homestead, which we never planned. So the good thing is take a U-turn and go back to where we came from. I like how they've done the edges over here. They look really nice. Although we cannot proceed, that is somebody's homestead and it's actually lunchtime. Yeah, the time is 1:23. So right now if you go to somebody's home, you're definitely going for lunch. Yeah, I can see they have very nice sugar canes over here. Although I took one. There is a neighbor of mine that I went to where I went to borrow the roaster from, and I found nobody was around, so I had to go to the brother's house and ask maybe if they are around. Then I found the son there, and then the brother's son decided to bless me with sugarcane. Yeah, and I really appreciated that so much. Yeah, so friend, our farm is on the other side, like after this, the other side. So this is my father's younger brother who bought this land. Actually, I do not know if he bought or maybe if he was given. I have no idea. So it's either we bought or maybe it was given. Yeah, you see, somebody can actually decide to bless you with land. Yeah, I'm not speaking this to maybe trigger some emotions. I'm just saying the truth. There are only two things. Either you buy or you're gifted. Only that. So friend, we are done with that. It was just a brief visit. I actually like what is done to the farm. Yeah, looks really nice. So this is the end. And then this is somebody's farm, which begins from here. And then our farm is on the other side where you see those tall trees. Yeah, behind those banana plants. Amazing, yeah. Also, we want a friend, because now we are here, we want to see how the crops or maybe the corn that we planted on the other side, how it's doing. If maybe it has grown nicely, or maybe what's happening over there. Yeah, whenever the sun, so this actually the reason as why I prefer filming during the day. It's not actually a complaint, but it's the truth. Like my phone here, the camera does not really get good or quality pictures whenever the sun is on my head. So this is the, okay, let me show you the other camera. Yeah, here it is, friend. So this one's okay. The ones that are towards this edge here, they do not really look healthy. As I can see, there was somebody was wading on the other and the lower side. So these ones here, they do not look as healthy as the ones that we saw on the other farm. Although when you head towards the middle, they look like they're good. Yeah, I believe this ones here, it's because of the shade from these trees over here. That is the reason as to why they do not really look healthy. But they're not badly off. They are good. They are good. They are good. I just wanted to have a look. Yeah, so normally they're supposed to be weeded like, is it twice? And then you wait for the harvest, or once? No, it cannot really be once. Okay, I'm not really sure, but with time we'll know. I believe it's twice. You wait twice and then you wait for the harvest. You can also see beans. Yeah, they're still there. So you see this, when beans get to this stage, you can come and like pick them and then go eat the leaves of those beans before they mature, because once they mature, you cannot even chew. They behave like chewing gum, very hard to chew. Yeah, so this is the outcome, friend. I like what I've seen. And we also have a certain plant here that I've never really seen. Normally you see, okay, you cannot really spot it from here. And normally whenever I pass here, I normally see some tiny flowering, like they want to flower. And then after some time, I've never seen a fruit from this plant here. I believe this is what we call saboda. If not saboda, agechambura. Agechambura is in my language, so I have no idea the English name of that. Visits that brought us here. So thank you very much for watching this video till this far. I really appreciate that. It will be up on YouTube come tomorrow on Wednesday. So unfortunately for today we do not have a video for today, but we uploaded one yesterday. So friends, thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. My name is Mark29, and if you're coming across this video for the very first time, kindly subscribe and support us and also comment. So it's a bye. See you on our next video.